Good morning, class, and welcome back to Hot School. Hope you had yourselves a good Christmas vacation. And we are back now with my least played support character, Lucio, the Mr. Boombox himself. He's just not a character that I really got around to playing very much. He's in a really good place right now. You see him a lot in pro play. At higher levels of play because of his ability to give a shield to his entire team and his ability to constantly be healing. And the speed boost is really awesome. So he has a lot of good things going for him. Let's see what we can make happen with him today.
Oh, this is my jam!
Alrighty, so we find ourselves at Sky Temple. On the friendly team, we've got Lucio, Kael'thas, Nazebo, Murky, and Thrall versus Tassadar, Zul, Gazlo, Lili, and Nova. What in the hell are these comps? Alrighty, so the main thing that we're going to be focusing on here is trying to keep our team up. Really, their main source of burst damage comes from their Novas. So, I mean, really, we could have a pretty good chance here as long as we can keep them pushed back. As long as their Zul and Gazlo don't get in as much push there. We've got superiority when it comes to burst and even sustained DPS with Kael'thas, and even if he goes like Pyro or something. And Thrall has a lot of damage output that he can do. He's just got to watch out for the Lili blinds. So we'll see what happens. Alrighty, so the way that Lucio works, he actually has an aura around him, basted. So as you can see here, as we're moving around, we've got this little green circle around us. If we hit our W button, this right now is why they're in the green is a speed boost aura. So enemies our allies non-mounted speed is increased by 20% while we're going around here. If we hit W, it switches to a healing stream. It's giving healing to our allies. Our Q ability is a little boop. We'll just go ahead and bounce them off of us. It's called Sound Wave. Let's see here real quick. But at level 1, we're going to take Slip, which is going to help us be a little bit more mobile as needed. It looks like we're not going to play too much here with this kind of intro thing here. So we're just going to come down here, go ahead and throw on our heals. And we're not going to do anything really overly exciting here with this Nazebo. Just going to heal him up for these massive 2s. Let's go in here. Go ahead and boop him out. And we're going to hit our E ability, which is called Amp It Up, which will improves the effect of either our healing or our speed boost, just kind of depending on whichever one we're using there. We're gonna go ahead and amp boost again. Just keep ourselves topped off. We can see that Nova is coming to come up here and doing that, but with the Zeebs getting these walls off, we're definitely winning this little engagement here. I'll just kind of come up here. Lucio's trait is kind of interesting. It's called Wall Ride. So if we are moving towards the towards like a wall, we actually gain movement speed while we're there. And our level 1 ability we took is Slip, is where if we go by heroes while we are doing that ability, I'm gonna go ahead and amp this up in case Nova comes out of nowhere. While we're going against the wall, as you can see here, we're kind of like just floating there against the wall. But as soon as we go by a hero, we're actually gonna gain 70% movement speed for a short period of time. Looks like we're gonna hold this down here just for a second. Looks like we're doing okay on the top and bot. XP's looking okay. Nobody's doing any stupid deaths. So we don't know where Nova. Okay, never mind. We know exactly where she is. I don't really even care if Nova's hitting me. It doesn't really bother me. She's not going to be able to follow it up. And really, all she's doing is draining herself of mana, which I'm perfectly fine with. At level 4, we are going to take Chase the Base, which is using our Q ability. So if we hit 20 heroes with this, it's going to increase the arc wave, the actual range by 20% and the arc by 50%. So just it'd be easier to hit people with it. So we're gonna go ahead and pop up in the speed boost here, which allowed our Nazebo to get in those walls onto that Lili. Gonna go ahead and boop him off of there. And we're gonna go ahead and use our amp here and try to zone for this. Try to stay in between the Nova and the Nazebo to make sure he's not getting hit. Ah. I don't like that the Nazebo just went AFK. So we're just gonna go ahead and amp it up. Try to keep him topped off as much as we can. We gotta kind of take care of this Nazebo since he is a bot currently. Gazlo is getting value bot by himself. We're gonna go ahead and switch to our speed boost so that we can move a little bit faster, as we don't really have a mount ability. Our mount ability is just being on our skates here, which we do move faster. So we can go ahead and just kind of do that while we're using our speed boost and go over to our healing here. Make sure that Thrall's topped off. I'm not gonna follow Thrall. But we're gonna go ahead and give him some heals here. Top off his heals. And we're gonna come up here and see what this Nazebo's got going on. Go ahead and give some boops off. Alright, and we get the amps. Yeah! And like that, we were able to keep people alive, get some kills. Hey man, it's good. At level 7, we're going to take Party Mix. So this is actually going to increase our range on our little aura here, just by making sure that we are getting allies with it. So as long as we have allies that are benefiting from it around us, we're going to gain more range on it. Once we get it's quite a bit, yeah, 480 seconds worth. Now, the way to really boost that up a lot quicker is to make sure that we are getting more than one ally at a time if we can. And we're just kind of switching between the healing effect and the speed effect so we can get people in a better position. And we'll just go ahead and, if Nova's gonna let herself get killed like that, we're gonna take advantage of it. So I'll go ahead and amp it up while our Thrall is eating all that damage there. So Lucio has the ability to kind of do a good amount of group healing, but also he can do spot healing like that if you just save your amp it up for when people really need it. But it's also a really good group technique. He's kind of got it all. Let's spit a speed boost, get a little boop there. We're gonna go ahead and amp it up and then switch back over to our healing so that we can make sure that we're getting more healing out. Go ahead and boop him off of there for a second. Ooh, we're not gonna be able to save him though from that. We don't have enough oomph. So we're gonna go ahead and use our big heals here to help our KT get out of there. We gotta watch out, Nova's right there. That's the real Nova. Go ahead and give speed boost here so that we can stay up with them. Now we're gonna go ahead and amp it up and get heals out. Ah! Okay, that was my bad. Oh, that was my bad. He'll still die. Oh, what? Okay. Level 10, we're gonna take Sound Barrier, and what this does is this is what is commonly referred to as the Bro Shield, where we just kind of jump down. Let's go ahead and give speed boost if he wants it. No, he doesn't want it, so we'll go back to the heals. Boost her into that wall so she eats those toads. Go ahead and give these heal here. Now we're going to go ahead and switch back to our speed boost here and head down. Sound barrier. So after 1 second, you'll hear him say, "Let's pump it up," or whatever he says, and then he jumps down with his speaker and giving a huge shield to everybody kind of around. We're gonna go ahead and save this Thrall with it right now. We couldn't get out of there. We saved Thrall, but we kind of got ourselves killed. We were kind of eating some stupid tower damage there. And they should be super careful as they are just one hit. I'm not there, guys, and you're gonna get blinded by Lily. I mean,
back in the mix. Where we going again?
Now with Nova there. All right, so let's make sure we are on our speed boost here. Right about it. Come in. Stay alive. Damn it.
Gonna be big. This is gonna make you feel better.
So now we're just gonna kind of hang out here for a second. We kind of lost that, and it's fine. We'll come up here, work on this. No, Thrall, you're dumb. But we can't do anything down there.
Attack.
We're gonna come here with our Nazebo.
The magic of the temple sleeps until I
And we're just kind of staying down here, and I'm trying to make sure that I'm healing or have Nazebo in my aura as much as I can for our quest. And we'll go ahead and amp it up. Okay, and we took that. Thrall, for whatever reason, decided he wanted to go down there and fight that 1v3, I guess, in this case. We're going to come over here and try to help out with against this Gazlo. I'm gonna just stick to this task. And we're gonna come on down here, and then we're gonna boop them up towards the towers, so the towers can actually do damage to them. And we're gonna go back to our healing beam, or our healing aura. So that's the big thing with Lucio, is just making sure that you're constantly swapping between your different using your crossfade ability to swap between your healing tunes and your speed boost. We're gonna go ahead and take beat mixing, which is gonna give us a shield whenever we switch our crossfade. So we're gonna go ahead and switch and go ahead and give this Thrall a speed boost out of it. And we're gonna go ahead and switch it back over, get back down to the heals here. Just trying to keep them both healed up. And go ahead and make sure that we keep that Thrall alive. Give him a speed boost so we can hopefully get out of here. Go back to the heals. Thrall, you need to slow your roll, dude. Give him an amp. Trying to give that Thrall more heals as much as I possibly can here. He is he's got a death wish. Go ahead and boop them off of them. And they're in the zombie walls, which is good. I can't heal this much damage. Alright. Go ahead and heal ourselves up. We finished our party mix, which is good. So now we have a little bit more of an area here. Oh man, you get these jams though. Go ahead and give these big heals. Nazebo doing God's work over here. Go ahead and kill that Nova. Go ahead and give more heals out to this Nazebo. Go ahead and use our speed boost to get out of there. We're gonna go ahead and amp it up for more heals. Get more heals out on that Nazebo. Come up here, make sure that we're grabbing this, these heals here. We got this bottom one, but we kind of lost the top one because they do have somebody on that top temple. Come mid just to get this regen globe. I'm gonna switch over to speed boost, and we're gonna kind of come over here so we can sip you real quick. At level 16, we are going to take...
All right.
Let's go with... we're going to go ahead and... We're switching over so that we get more heals out based on having more people around us. And we're going to go ahead and use that right now. Go ahead and give everybody a shield here since they're going to go ahead and engage on this Zool. We're just gonna stick to this Nova here. And We're switching over to the speed so we can get a little bit away, and then go ahead and switch back to the heals. Just kind of going between the two. We're gonna get big heals out right now. Now we got more heals coming out, so we got topping everybody off. Looks like we got some stuff going on mid, so we're gonna go ahead and ride this wall. Go ahead and use our speed boost so we can get up here. Switch over to our heals. See what we can get, come up here. Get a big heal off on this Thrall. Thrall, stop! I can't save Thrall. Oh my god, this Thrall, dude. I'm just trying to give out heals where we can. Go and boop that Zool away. Give the KT a boost so he can kind of get out of wherever he's wanting to go. We're gonna go ahead and top off some peeps. We got big heals out. Ugh, more heals. Jeez, we're just having to pump out tons of heals right now. Boop that Zool off of him. There we go. Speed boost. Let us get resituated. Go ahead and pop our big heal. Gave a speed boost to that Zeebs, trying to keep him alive. I'm gonna go ahead and amp it up to give him some heals. Alright, we're gonna switch over to speed boost and we're gonna come back because that Thrall, ooh, went in on the Tastar, actually made it happen. I'm gonna try to save him. Give him that heal. Boop Nova because we can. Go ahead and give him a speed boost so he can get out of there. Get out of there! Alright, so we give him some heals here. We need some mana here, so now we're gonna actually go ahead and hearth. But we're doing okay. So healing wise, we're right up there with Lily right now. And considering that she has jugs and everything, that's a huge thing for her to be able to keep that pressure going. So we're keeping up pretty well. They're not showing, so let's go ahead and heal up this KT. And we're gonna go ahead and pop our shield here, because we're gonna have a lot going on here. Oh man, this should go well for us. The jugs was big. We got heals coming out. More heals. Healing as much as I possibly can. We ended up with 3 kills there, so that's pretty solid though. Go ahead and 4. Okay, so I'm gonna come here and help the Zebo. Cora's gonna need some help. At level 20, we're gonna take Boss and Nova, which is gonna lower our cooldown on our ult. So it's gonna lower the cooldown to 30 seconds, but the shield decays now over 4 seconds. We're gonna help out Merc Alert here. We do our own boops.
Attacking. Push off.
Your foes have annihilated the keep. There goes the keep.
Okay, now we got that one. We're gonna go ahead and bail. Okay, T. Can't use that can't use your Pyroblast on a full health Lily that has a task next to her. Now we're coming up here. We might be able to get there. No. We're gonna give the heal, but might be able to do something here. Let's give him a heal. We're just using that just to keep him alive right now. KT, what are you doing? Okay, give him that speed boost, get him out of there. But of course he's gonna run back in because he's a mage, and that's what mages do apparently. I'm gonna head boot them back.
Oh, this is my jam. Love it.
All right. We saved KT. Give him a speed boost, get him out of there.
Healing boost. I hear that.
Give another heal on him, just in case. Need to take care of this these minion waves here. No thrall.
Oh yeah, let's pick it up.
I got a heal out on it.
Oh, let's break it down.
Couldn't get it out fast enough. Poop him off me. That Zool.
Pump up the volume. Now that's my jam.
That Thrall is just feeding that Zool so much health.
I thank you. And
Don't let him hit you.
Oh, let's break it down.
Give some speed boost if people want to pursue.
Healing boost.
Can't really do it here, so we can get a heal out. Okay. Woo! Alright, let's go speed boost. Go ahead and head up here. Get as much mana back as we can here for a second. Yeah, I got in some kills there, so that was good. They didn't gain anything. Alright, we got our mana back. We're gonna go back and help out. We're gonna start by going over here to this Nazebo. And it's KT. We're gonna pop our amping up so we can get both of them, so we can get that big boost of healing off on them. Help them both out. Oh man, we gotta stop this. I don't know if we're gonna be able to.
Here we go. Healing boost.
All right, we need to go up and help Thrall. Oh, Thrall, don't die.
Oh, this is my jam. Pew, pew, pew.
Ah!
Oh, you hear that?
We gotta stay up here,
Let's break it down.
otherwise it's game. Nope, got it. Gotta kill her off of that. Nope, we're gonna die. Ah, yeah, there's so much we could do. We were just had too much going on coming at us from too many angles there. The shield was keeping us alive there by swapping between our speed and our healing. It just wasn't enough to take care of the the match that was going on there. So I guess we did an okay job as far as healing. We had some pretty decent saves, like on our KT and that Thrall. I think really that Thrall was just a tad too aggressive, and he was just going toe to toe with that Zool, and that Zool was just healing so much off of him. So that's really what kind of hurt us in the whole thing. So I mean, as far as healing goes, we did pretty good. We had some kills or whatever. I mean, really, we're not known for our damage or anything. But the talents that we took, don't know if they're necessarily the best ones for the situation. Lucio, it's just like I said, I don't play as Lucio very often. So when I do, it's probably the first match that I've played in, I don't know, at least months. So level 1, we took Slip. So passing through or near an enemy hero during wall ride's effect. increases our movement speed to 70% for 1 second. So basically what we did there is just so that when we were in situations where we were using our wall ride effect, we could move quicker, and it allows us to go through enemies, which is the big thing too, so we're not getting body blocked in that situation. Level 4, we took Chase the Bass, and this was just that we improved our sound waves arc and the range so that we could hit heroes from further away, and really kind of get them to, you know, be more positioned out. That helped us out a lot as it ended up coming down, so that we could boop that Zool away and from everybody that was getting rooted by him. Level 7, we took Party Mix, which allows our crossfeed range to increase by 20% after we had it on allies for a total of 8 minutes. We took Sound Barrier at level 10, which gave us that bro shield that gave to our team. It was phenomenal ability for us to stay alive. Saved numerous people during that match. Level 13, we took Beat Mixing, which after switching crossfade tracks and let the next song play, as long as it played for at least 1.5 seconds, we got a shield. And that was the big thing, was just making sure that we were keeping that shield up. And then when we were going into those battles, switching between our 2 tracks so that we could get that shield again. And that was a big help to our personal sustainability. It may not seem like a lot, but Lucio doesn't have a large health pool, so having those shields definitely adds up over time. Level 16, we took Bring It Together. So if at least 2 allied heroes were nearby when Amp It Up was cast, our healing boost is increased by 45% during the duration. So that was just so that we could get as much healing out as possible, because we were constantly needing lots of healing on several of our allies. At level 20, we took Bossa Nova, and what this did is when we used our sound barrier, basically it reduced the cooldown to 30 seconds from 100 or from 80 seconds. So huge cooldown reduction. So we were able to use that a lot. And the shield decayed over 4 seconds instead of 6 seconds. And honestly, that's a huge increase to that ability, especially when going against so many different, in the event that we were going against teams with lots of burst damage. Like we had that Nova, and she used that precision strike, being able to have that sound barrier out when needed. Or even if we were to go against like a KT or something, and the Pyroblasts come and pop in that sound barrier, being able to do that more often just led to a lot of situations where we kept people alive. So I know it may not have been the best showcasing of Lucio, but there you go. So with that being said, our next one, who's this? Lunara. All right, well, that's another character I'm not too keen with. And it's not until we get to probably about this next row that I'm gonna have a lot of play time on him. As you can see here, we got level 5, 5, 3. And then we start getting some heroes I've actually spent a little time on. But with that, guys, thank you so much for stopping by today. Hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and we will see you guys all next time. Hey guys, thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did like it, be sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you'd like to see more gaming content. It really helps me out. It doesn't cost me anything. Thank you again. Have a great day.